What's up guys, Scott here with the 5-Day Startup. So excited to have you today. Today we're going to do product validation. So in our last videos we were doing product research and profit calculations. So all of this kind of comes into product validation. So I'm going to break this video into two pieces. The first piece will be new for everyone and it's going to be going through analyzing your competition and other sellers. And then the second part will be a repeat. It's kind of a checklist of everything we've done. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything for you guys, and then I'm going to tell some stories about why certain things are important. I wish for my first couple products that I had this checklist because it would have saved me some money and a lot of time. So guys, stay tuned. All right, so we're going to dive right in. The first one, we're going to analyze your competitor. So I have a checklist here, and that's more for me. So we're just going to go straight to Amazon. I want to make sure I get all of these for you guys. So we used a water bottle example in the past, and I'm just going to stick to that. It's going to be a high competition product, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and do one of my favorite brands. Let's see if I can find it. I really like these styles of water bottles, the aluminum ones, the double walled. I think they make a lot of money. They look really cool. And I've owned, not this brand, but I've owned a couple before and I really like them. So I believe we did the financial calculations on a similar product, or if not this product. So right now we can see it shows the seller here in two locations. One's going to take us to a weird search. I'm going to right click on both of these. And one's going to take us to the actual seller. So I think it's this one that takes us to the actual seller. And this one's the brand is how they're doing it. So this should be a search. Here we go. So this one, and that's the bottom right. You can see right here underneath the buy button, sold by. That's the actual seller's page. So in the actual seller's page, you can see the seller's feedback. So they've got 99% and they've got a lot of reviews. So this guy's been around for a while or has a lot of volume. Pretty positive overall. Last 30 days, all positive, and you guys can see it right here. So it's just important to know that this is a big time seller. This person moves a lot of volume. They probably have capital and they're going to defend their brand and their business. Okay, so this is just the policies for them, getting policies. So right here is one of the ones we want to look at. Is there other products? So is this their only product? And wow, it is. So this company only has one product. They sell a lot of it and they make a good amount of money. So that doesn't tell us a lot about it. This is a bad example. Let's see if we can find a different example of a company that sells multiple SKUs. So we're sticking to the water bottle theme, but we got a new water bottle company up. So here we have multiple SKUs. We did the same process. We clicked on products once we found them. And this is everything that they're selling. So they stay very much in the water bottle niche. Not a huge brand, but I'm sure they do pretty well. So a cool thing we can do is we can use X-ray on their brand. So this is going to find their revenue. They do $500,000 a month. And then we can look at average reviews for 588, average price, things like that. So this is really important to kind of digest what kind of company you're messing with. So as a seller, I don't know if I want to go up to a company that's doing $500,000 a month, especially as a new seller. So if it's head to head and you're about to copy or do a similar product, this is something to be aware of. So average number of reviews, we looked at that. What type of ads are they running? So ads is a little different. Once you find their website, you can use something called SimilarWeb or other sites like that. I'm not going to go into much detail, but you can actually reverse engineer their ads so you can determine if they're running traffic to Amazon off Amazon. So if they're running Facebook ads, things like that, you can kind of analyze their website and the value of their brand that way. So let's see if we can find a website for these guys. All right, so we pulled up their website. Again, we're just trying to analyze what kind of company this is. Can we compete with them? Are they novice sellers? Are they pro sellers? So this is a pretty nice website. It's got some animations in there. The photos are great. So one thing you're going to want to look at is look at their social media and things like that. Before we do that, I mentioned SimilarWeb, so I went ahead and pulled it up. There's a whole bunch of different companies that will help you reverse engineer a funnel. SimilarWeb's a free one, or they have a free version, so you can at least see the basics of it. The bigger the website is, the more data they're going to have there. If you were to look at something like Facebook, there's a whole bunch of data. This is not a very big website. I mean, that's decent traffic. So this is their global ranking. You just have to compare this to other things. Some sites will actually say their overall traffic and things like that. There's not enough data here. So then this is showing where their traffic's coming from, direct search, social media, things like that. So again, there's not a lot of data here to give you information. It's saying their search is organic and it's coming from, these are all their brand names. So people are actually searching for the brand. So they've done some branding somewhere, maybe social media, or it's just Amazon branding. So we went over the website, we found their social media, and then we went to Instagram, looked them up. So they have 2,000 followers. That's not too impressive, and no engagement basically. So they're not pushing from at least their Instagram. See, and then let's see where their Linktree takes us. Also guys, if you have your own website, don't use Linktree. Alexa, stop. All right, guys. So if you do have your own website, don't use Linktree. Actually build it. All right, guys. If you do have your own website, don't use Linktree. Use your own website. It's actually safer. Linktree caused Instagram to go down in the past, and you're actually driving traffic to your website, so you can retarget and use that whatever way you guys want. Moses. Come here, bud. All right. Anyways, we're on Linktree. And then let's see what they have. They're just their products. So they're just taking your products on Amazon. So they're just driving all their traffic to Amazon, which is important to know. And then let's look at their listing as a whole. So this is not their main product, but we can look at the quality of the listing. So they are short some images here. We can use this little tool here. So they don't have 7 images. They do have a video. Videos convert pretty well. You do have to have your trademark and brand registry to get a video, and we can cover that later. And then their description is short. So overall, this isn't their key product, and they're not trying to make it their key product, but it's a pretty good listing. Let's see, do they have advanced brand content on here? They don't. So let's go to their main listing, which I'm assuming would be their first one. So this one doesn't have a video, but it has all the images it needs. Description is actually a little bit longer than it should be, and then no advanced brand content. So these guys are kind of in between on the level. They do a lot of sales. So again, we can open Helium 10 and X-Ray here and see that they're still doing $500,000. So basically what we've learned about this company is they're an Amazon business. They do most of their business on Amazon. Their website traffic and social media is not that outstanding towards making their brand. So let's see anything else on the checklist we want to look at. So they're probably a private label seller. The question was, what kind of seller are they? So wholesale would be like direct from manufacturer, where it's not their product or their brand. They're just reselling something. An Apple product that's not sold by Apple. Private label is they've actually created their own brand around it, which they have a website, things like that. So they're private labeling, manufacturing. So I would say they're advanced sellers. They're doing $500,000. They are lacking a little bit on their external channels, but you don't need them to succeed on Amazon. They don't have enhanced brand. Social media following, not really. Website is pretty, but no traffic. And then the quality of the listing is fairly good. Could be improved on, but not a significant amount. Like, you can't make this too much better of a listing. You could have the enhanced brand. You could have a video on their main product. So the whole point of this is to understand your competition as you're going into new markets and new niches. Next time, tune in and we'll go over the other validation steps. A lot of them were covered in past videos, but we just kind of want to put them together so you guys can absorb them and take a deeper dive and look into it. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you want access to the free class and all of these spreadsheets, they're free. Just click the link in the description. It'll take you to Messenger, and then you'll have to put in your email. As always, appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, thank you.
Thanks so much for watching my video, guys. Really appreciate it. Please make sure to subscribe. Should be right down there or there. Watch my next video and my playlist right there for me and Moses. Thanks so much. Have a great day.